Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's well. I know it's been a while since I posted or uploaded a septic install video. Most of them been shorts, just small repairs and stuff. But today I am installing I'm doing a septic system alteration. So meaning I'm going to be terminating two upper lines in the field here and capping them off, where the rest of it is abandoned for a swimming pool that's going right here. And obviously you gotta have your setbacks off of a swimming pool, so that's why we're doing this. So where the machine sits right now is going to be the start of a new 32-foot line. I'll be splicing the connection from the tank to the first line, and then just adding that addition to there. So the reason why I'm doing that, because whatever you take out here, we got to put somewhere else on the site. That's really the gist of it. So first line's going there where the machine is, and the other two lines are going down on this bottom ridge here. And like I said, I'll get some snippets. But anyway, so this is the drawing plan here. So what we got going on is, right here's the start of, this is that first line I was pointing at where the machine is now. I guess you can kind of barely see that, but the supply line, they have it drawn where it comes out past the existing lines. I don't know how well it's gonna focus, but either way, I have it to where I'll have to take my tape measure down there and make sure I got 34 feet, not 32, right there. So, and then I'll be terminating line 2 and 3 pretty much right there, which I already have it flagged out, and line 4 and 5 are going to remain the same, and I'll just tap on the very last line to feed the new 2 at the bottom. So that's it. That's all there is to it. I guess I can walk down here. So I already have found the end of the very last line, and there's the end cap, and I'll just drill and tap there. So drill it out, put the pipe in, and connect it down to there, which will be the start of this first longest line. So, and it'll run pretty much straight and just behind the stump over there, and then the short, that last little short line starts here and pretty much goes right there. So that's it. I'll probably have to dig this stump out because I have to be 5 foot off. So there's an easement right here. This is a septic easement right here. It's 10 foot wide. It's been staked off by surveyors. So the existing supply line has been probed and found by the county and flagged and marked as supply line. And so I have to have this line, ditch edge, 5 foot off of the existing supply line. So that puts my bucket above, well, just on this edge. I can't cross this line here because that is 60 inches exactly. So, and then that one there, I'll just have to, should be okay with my 9 foot on center, because I should be okay. It's gonna be real tight, so I'm gonna have to be very precise in this. Double check triple check as I dig it out. So that's it for today. That's all I got going on. So I guess let's go up here to the septic tank. So here's the outlet of the tank. That's the riser. They didn't bring it to grade, they just brought it, pretty much where you can access it by shovel. You don't have to use a machine if you don't want to, but I mean, it's their preference, so whatever. They probably did have it above grade, or yeah, but as I can tell just by the soil layer, they probably the final grader, they covered them up probably. But that supply line, it comes straight out, and at 90 is about right in here, and it goes straight down to the start of line 1. So there's your supply pipe right there. And like I said, I'll measure out and make sure I can start just behind it and then dig on. I'm gonna have to dig this down and set an end cap and check my depth and make sure I'm not over my depth, because I can only go 36 inches, you know, trench bottom. And with that already being 24, it's going to be right at 36. So, all right, well, I'm gonna get to digging, and like I said, I'll just take snippets. I'm not gonna do a lot of action shot. I mean, it depends. But either way, that's it for now. All right, well, first short line is in. I'll cut and splice that supply line after I get all the chambers installed, because I just don't want to waste time doing that while I can be digging and putting in chambers. So now trying to get down there and start on those. These are the end caps that are going to be going on the original system lines, and that's where it'll be cut out right there. And the system was put in 2013, so it does have the same infiltrator click force. And the way I know that is because I've already uncovered this end cap down here, but I took it out and replaced it because it was all bent down and I just didn't feel comfortable reusing it. Yeah, that thing's been, I guess when they backfill it, they probably smashed it. But either way, got a new one on there, and it connects right onto the chamber like it was when it was installed originally. The good thing is the chamber's not smashed down where it's like flat, and that end cap wouldn't fit, but it's actually round like it's supposed to be. So they did backfill this correctly. But I'm gonna go ahead and get my laser and set the bottom of that hole, and then go down there and pretty much set it and start digging that. So yep, I'll see you when I get back on this. And we're back. So I got I'm ducking under trees. Got it done. The inspector has been here and everything's good to go. So this is the last lower line. It's about 30-ish, looks like 32 feet. Second line up here is a 100-foot. So this is called serial distribution. So that line there fills up, and then it spills over, goes into here. This one fills up, spills over down to that one, and that one fills up, and your whole system is like full at that point. And if you make it that far, and you know you're overrunning the soil rate, it'll eventually surface down here, because this one here is the last line. But this system's pretty healthy to be installed in 2013. So when I done the cap off on those two lines, the second line was only like half full, so the rest of the system is still dry. Show you that here in just a second. So, but yeah, all done. I'm just cleaning up and I'm gonna backfill. So there's the end cap there, and then there's that one. I do have to pack that in and track it down so water doesn't infiltrate back. And then the new first line is also installed and done. That's it. So I'll hopefully there's some daylight left when I get done covering up, smoothing it up, and I'll just pretty much just insert photos. But we're good, we're done. See you on the next one.